Oh, hey, my little vegan nut loaves. Welcome to another episode of Whatcha Packin. Joining me today from the 305, it's Malaysia, baby doll Fox. How many X's?
2. I want to make it 3 though.
Obviously, you're gonna
Some extra.
So you grew up in Miami?
Born and raised.
Really?
Yes.
What part of Miami?
You know, I'm from the hood where it's all good, but right now I live in Wynwood.
I love Miami.
There's no place like Miami in the world.
So tell me about your family in Miami.
I wasn't raised by my biological mom, but we have a wonderful relationship. And my mom that raised me, she loves me. She's so proud of me. And my family is very supportive of me. I'm very happy to say that because I grew up in the church. So a lot of times people get judged,
Yes.
you know, of the way they are, the way that they live their life. And I've been blessed to not be judged.
So how did you navigate being raised in a church and who you are?
I mean, of course, growing up, like I was scared for a very, very, very long time. And I also was in denial about, you know, how I felt. Because I never felt like I was like gay. I was raised in a household full of girls and women. So I've always picked up on those feminine tendencies. I want to play with baby dolls. I want to like wear the hair and do those type of like fun things. But also when I went outside, like I like to play football and I like to run. So those feminine mannerisms that I would have in the house, like I would take it outside, but I like be running. But I'm very fast and I like to play these sports. They were like, oh, you know, and then I would be called like names. So it like made me question myself. I used to pray like, oh God, whatever this is, like, I don't want to be this way because it's not of you, you know? I never really cared what people thought about me. I've always cared about what my mom thought. Mm-hmm. So that was like always my thing. I never wanted to fully come out so I had that approval of my mother.
Right.
So like the way that I came out was like I just saw her picture me in drag one time like playing around.
No. And what'd she say?
She like opened her phone up. She had a flip phone. That was a long time ago.
I remember those days.
And like she was like, who is this? And I was like, it's me. And she was like, you're beautiful. And like that was my way of saying like, Mom, I'm gay. And she has always been supportive since that picture.
You are so lucky.
Thank you.
And what a wonderful woman.
Yeah.
There's a lot of kids who went through what you're talking about, where people told them they were gay before they even knew what gay was.
Right.
You know, you're just living your life and being a kid. It sounds like you were raised in a house full of girls, so you have sisters. Mm-hmm. So all these women around you, you're just being what you knew.
Right.
You are a hair person. You do a lot of wigs for a lot of people, correct?
Yeah.
I think you've done some Mama Treese, Latrice Royale. You've done a lot of Miami girls, right?
Yeah, I worked with Trina. I worked with the City Girls before, Young Miami.
Oh, like them outside of our girls.
Yeah, outside of our
Trina.
girls. Yeah.
I love Trina.
Yes.
That's amazing. So you're still doing that while you're doing your drag? Is that a business for you?
I mean, that was always like my main income was doing like hair and makeup for the real people.
What do you mean the real people? You mean non-drag queens?
Yeah, like the everyday people.
Okay.
Like, yeah. Drag queens not getting their hair done every day.
Well,
right? Now,
true.
I mean you.
Exactly, Malaysia. So then you get the call for RuPaul's Drag Race. How many times have you auditioned?
I think 6, but possibly 7.
Okay,
Yeah.
You don't remember.
Yeah, it happened at the right time.
And
though.
you did great. You should be damn proud of yourself. Yes, you deserve that, Pat.
Yeah.
So you get into the workroom, and what was that feeling for you?
I feel like it's a dream right now.
You're
Like,
here.
Yeah, like it was very surreal, and everything I thought just kind of went out the window immediately.
Did
like,
it?
Yeah.
How many times in your head did you play it out, how it was going to be? I'm going to go in here, I'm going to do this, I'm going to make this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to shut it down, I'm going to...
Yeah.
And it never goes the way you think it's going to go.
Yeah, my drag mom mentor is LaShawn Beyond. And,
I love LaShawn.
Like, just like, have fun. Do not miss home. Do not think about home. Go in there and do what you have to do. And it's like, it's easier said than done, you know? So you get there and it's just like, oh, it's happening, you know? But I still enjoyed myself. I wish I would have just like let loose a little bit quicker than I did. But I mean, I'm proud of myself.
I know you had a little bit of beef with Mistress. This is what the bird told me.
I don't know what the bird told you. Mistress is like, okay, the relationship with me and Mistress.
Okay.
Mistress is like that little sister that you can't get rid of.
The one that's always doing this?
Yeah, like even after filming, like Mistress, she calls me literally every day. And she sits on the phone with me from like 12 at midnight to 7 a.m., literally.
I understand everything you're talking about. She's that girl to you.
Yeah.
So, the 50-50 TV magazine challenge with Frankie Grande.
The one that sent me home.
Oh, that's the one. Tell me about it, Malaysia.
I mean, I was confident. I thought I did pretty good, but I really feel like I'm good at everything, which I am good at everything. But you also hear with a bunch of girls that are good at everything too. And I just think it came down to like, that wasn't my best showing. And I don't want to say I felt defeated because I really didn't feel defeated.
Good.
But, you know, somebody got to go home, and I accepted my fate.
She got steamrolled by Miss Frankie.
Yeah, I know. Frankie was like over talking me, like, but it's okay. I'm gonna let them say I was shy. I was shy. Yeah, you know, I'm getting used to this interview stuff. Like, I'm not used to it yet. So, I mean, I've learned something.
Good.
And we made pizza.
There. Hello. Let's talk about these gorgeous, gorgeous gowns. This beautiful blue one. Who made that with the gloves?
This designer from Orlando, Florida, that I just recently started working with. His name is Atkins, and yeah, like he made this beautiful gown. It's super heavy, but I love it.
Beautiful. By the way, all three of these are heavy.
Yeah.
And people don't realize the weight of these gowns. So when you see pageants, specifically drag pageants, but also Miss America and all that stuff, you see them walk slowly, and there's a reason you are dragging 75 pounds of dress down that runway. This gorgeous one in the middle.
LaShawn Beyond made that.
Yes, people don't realize that our LaShawn is a very big designer.
Yes.
For a lot of the queens.
Yes.
That is absolutely stunning. It's see-through.
Yes.
Which I love. And is that a built-in body under there, or do you have to put your own?
I just put on like a nude, like, you know, see-through, because I don't have all the lady parts.
You gotta know.
I got the illusion that causes the confusion. And I put it on. It actually has like a dramatic train. Yeah.
Go on, LaShawn. And this red one I absolutely adore, because the way the chevron is, it's very flattering, and that red is a power bottom color. I love me some red.
Yeah.
Tell me about this gown.
The same designer, Atkins, had actually made that one. And if I'm going to wear like a fully covered gown, like I like to do cutouts that accentuate my curves. It's actually a heart shape, and then it's like a double heart to come like around the boobs, and then it goes around the hips.
I love that.
I love stuff like
heart.
that. It gives that like illusion. Yeah.
If you were to tell anybody, or if you were to do it all again, what's the best advice to the kids that are up and coming trying to get on the show?
Be unhinged. I mean, just don't pre-plan. Whatever you think it is, it's not. Have fun and just be authentically you.
Yes,
because
that.
I could sit and watch myself being like, you know what, I was vulnerable right there. It may have not been the right choice, but I mean, I was me, you know?
There is no right or wrong choice.
Yeah.
And baby, Ru and I had preached about this on the podcast for many years.
Yeah.
You can't go into this producing yourself because you can't keep it up.
Right.
At some point, you're gonna break. And when that happens, everything's gonna crumble and spill out. Instead of you just being you all along and not faking the funk, we don't have to worry about that. Do you know what I mean? But I felt like you were you. You know, I loved everything that you presented. I
was ready for you, Michelle. I was like, I'm going to Drag Race. Like, Michelle is that judge that's going to be like trying to get me together. But you never did. Like, you was always so nice to me. I was like, damn. I wanted to be combative a little bit.
Listen,
but you never gave me the chance.
There are some queens that don't feel that way. They felt like I came for them. But I don't feel like I came for anybody. I feel like first of all, it's never about you.
Right.
Because I love you all. It's about what you're doing. And Malaysia, your looks were together.
Yeah.
So how am I going to come for you?
I mean, even when I landed at the bottom, it was just so constructive. I was like, is she going to say anything bad?
No, I'm not bad. I'm nice.
Nah, I just wanted it.
What's next for Malaysia Baby Doll Fox? Say there's no rules. What would Malaysia love to do?
Honestly, it just sounds kind of cliche, but I really wanted to use the platform for people that where I'm from, because I mean, I am the first Miami girl, so I've wanted to be that person to open that door. And because I have so many friends, like they feel like, oh, I can't do it, like I'm not good enough, and it'll never be a girl like me. So just like even having this platform, it's gonna give like so many people hope, like from where I come from.
There is nothing cliche about that.
Yeah.
That is beautiful.
Thank you.
And I think that matters. And you are our first Miami girl. And I think you represent it with pride. So thank you, Malaysia Baby Doll Fox. Love you a lot.
Love you.
Thank you, kiddo. And thank you for joining me for another episode of Whatcha Packin. Ooh, I'll see you next time.
when I first started getting drag, like I was delusional a little bit because obviously when I look back at the pictures, I'm like, you did not look like a baby doll.
You thought you did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, people are like, you're a Cabbage Patch doll. I'm like, no, I'm not. Like,
oh, hey everybody, it's Michelle Visage. Do you want Emmy-nominated gay? Well, then subscribe to RuPaul's Drag Race on YouTube.